Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to talk about something that has the potential to transform your life. We all have habits, some good, some bad. Some habits make us productive and happy, while others hold us back from reaching our true potential. But what if I told you that you have the power to change any habit within just 21 days? Yes, it's possible, and today I will tell you how. Understanding habits. Habits are the small decisions and actions we repeat daily. They shape our identity and define our success or failure. Scientists and psychologists have found that it takes about 21 days to form a new habit or break an old one. This is not just a theory, but a well-researched fact that has changed lives. The science behind 21 Days Drive. Maxwell Maltz, a plastic surgeon in the 1950s, observed that his patients took about 21 days to adjust to their new appearance. Further research into psychology and neuroscience has confirmed that our brain creates new neural pathways when we consistently repeat an action for approximately 3 weeks. This rewiring process helps us form new habits, making them automatic over time. Key steps to change any habit in 21 days. Identify the habit you want to change. The first step in transformation is awareness. Understand what habit you want to change and why it's important to you. The stronger your reason, the more motivated you will be. The first and most crucial step in making any meaningful change in your life is to clearly identify the habit you want to change. This process requires self-awareness, introspection, and an honest assessment of your behaviors. Without properly recognizing and defining the habit, it can be challenging to take effective steps toward improvement. Understanding your habit. A habit is a repetitive behavior that has become ingrained in your daily routine, often occurring automatically. Some habits are beneficial, such as exercising regularly or drinking enough water, while others can be detrimental, like procrastinating, excessive screen time, or unhealthy eating. Before you can begin to modify a habit, you need to define it clearly. Ask yourself the following questions. What specific habit do I want to change? How often do I engage in this habit? In what situations does this habit usually occur? What are the triggers that lead to this behavior? By analyzing these aspects, you can gain deeper insights into your habit, making it easier to devise a strategy to break or modify it. Recognizing the impact of the habit. Once you've identified the habit, it is essential to evaluate how it affects your life. Some habits may seem minor but can have significant consequences over time. Consider the following. Does this habit negatively impact my physical or mental health? Does it affect my relationships or productivity? Is this habit preventing me from reaching my goals? How do I feel after engaging in this habit? Understanding the impact of the habit can serve as a strong motivator to work towards change. If a habit is causing stress, guilt, or negative consequences in your life, acknowledging these effects can strengthen your resolve to break free from it. Setting clear goals for change. Once you have identified the habit and understood its effects, the next step is to establish a clear goal. A vague resolution like, I want to stop procrastinating, may not be as effective as a specific goal, such as, I will dedicate 30 minutes each day to focused work without distractions. Using the SMART goal framework can be helpful. Specific. Clearly define what habit you want to change. Measurable. Track your progress to stay motivated. Achievable. Set realistic and attainable goals. Relevant. Ensure the change aligns with your personal growth. Time-bound. Set a deadline to measure progress effectively. Understanding the triggers and replacing the habit. Every habit has a trigger, something that prompts you to engage in the behavior. It could be stress, boredom, specific environments, or even people. Identifying these triggers is crucial in breaking the cycle. Once you've pinpointed your triggers, consider alternative behaviors to replace the habit. For instance, if you tend to snack on junk food when stressed, you can replace that habit with drinking water or going for a short walk. The key is to find a positive and sustainable alternative that satisfies the same underlying need. Identifying the habit you want to change is the foundation of self-improvement. By thoroughly understanding the habit, recognizing its impact, setting clear goals, and identifying triggers, you pave the way for meaningful and lasting change. The journey may not always be easy, but with commitment and a well-thought-out approach, breaking unwanted habits and building healthier ones is entirely achievable. Commit to the process. Change requires commitment. Promise yourself that you will stick to the new habit for 21 days without fail. Visualize yourself succeeding and believe in your ability to do it. Start small. Many people fail because they try to make drastic changes overnight. Instead, start with small, manageable steps. If you want to start exercising, begin with just 5 to 10 minutes a day and gradually increase it. When embarking on the journey of changing a habit or developing a new one, it's tempting to aim for drastic, immediate changes. However, this approach can often lead to frustration and burnout. The best way to ensure long-term success is to start small. Small, manageable steps create momentum, making the process of change sustainable and less overwhelming. Why starting small matters. Many people struggle to change their habits because they set unrealistic goals. For example, if someone who never exercises suddenly decides to work out for 2 hours every day, they may quickly become exhausted and discouraged. On the other hand, starting with just 10 minutes of activity a day is much easier to maintain and eventually build upon. Starting small is effective because it reduces resistance. Small steps don't feel intimidating, making it easier to get started. It builds consistency. A small habit is easier to repeat daily, which is key for long-term change. It minimizes failure. Drastic changes often lead to setbacks, while small changes feel more manageable. It creates momentum. Small wins lead to bigger accomplishments over time. How to start small? The key to starting small is to focus on incremental progress. Here are some strategies to help. 1. Set tiny, achievable goals. Instead of setting a massive goal, break it down into something so easy that it's impossible to fail. For example, want to read more? Start by reading 1 page a day. Want to eat healthier? Begin by adding 1 extra serving of vegetables to your meals. Want to wake up earlier? Try waking up 10 minutes earlier instead of an hour. 2. Focus on 1 change at a time. Trying to change multiple habits at once can be overwhelming. Instead, pick 1 small habit to focus on before adding another. For example, if you want to improve your fitness, start with a short daily walk before committing to a full gym routine. 3. Attach the new habit to an existing routine. One of the easiest ways to integrate a small change into your life is by linking it to something you already do. This technique, known as habit stacking, helps reinforce new behaviors. For example, if you want to practice gratitude, write down 1 thing you're grateful for while drinking your morning coffee. If you want to drink more water, have a glass with every meal. 4. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledging progress, no matter how minor, helps build motivation. Each small victory reinforces your belief that you can achieve bigger changes. Reward yourself with something simple, like a moment of appreciation or a small treat when you complete your habit. 5. Be patient and trust the process. Change takes time. By starting small, you allow yourself to adapt gradually, making the new habit feel natural rather than forced. Small actions, when done consistently, compound over time and lead to significant transformation. Starting small is a powerful strategy for making lasting changes. By setting tiny goals, focusing on consistency, and celebrating progress, you can create sustainable habits that will improve your life over time. Remember, small steps lead to big results. Just take the first on replace, don't just eliminate. Breaking a habit becomes easier when you replace it with a positive one. If you want to quit social media addiction, replace that time with reading or learning a new skill. Use triggers and reminders. Set reminders to help you stay on track. Place sticky notes on your mirror. Set alarms or associate your new habit with something you already do daily. For example, if you want to start meditating, do it right after brushing your teeth. Stay consistent and track progress. Consistency is key. Keep a journal to track your progress every day. Seeing how far you've come will motivate you to keep going. Reward yourself. Celebrate small victories. Give yourself a reward after completing each week successfully. Rewards reinforce positive behavior and encourage you to keep going. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people around you influence your habits. Surround yourself with those who inspire and encourage you. If possible, find an accountability partner to keep you on track. Be patient and forgive yourself. Changing habits isn't always smooth. There might be setbacks, but don't let one bad day stop you. Forgive yourself and get back on track immediately. The power of 21 days. Many successful people have used this principle to change their lives. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders develop discipline by consciously practicing good habits. Imagine how your life can change if you take control of your habits starting today. In just 21 days, you can change your life. Whether it's waking up early, eating healthy, quitting smoking, or becoming more productive, the power to change is within you. All it takes is commitment, consistency, and a belief in yourself. So, are you ready to take the challenge? Remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. Start now, and in 21 days, you will see a new version of yourself. Thank you.